Ladies and gentlemen, good day. Welcome to the oral presentation of our major project. I myself, Jyotijivan Kisha, will tell you how our promising startup Bigen can actually offer an innovative product to the consumers and how they are going to do it. Today, we are going to actually discuss on 3 points: the challenges faced by Bigen, our findings and recommendations, and what the things that we learned from this project. In part 1, we will talk about the company itself, activated carbon, and the challenges faced. Bigen is one of the promising startup that created as a spin-off from the chemical engineering department of the University of Adelaide. In 2017, they were actually founded with the partnership of Innoviz. Unlike the other companies, Bigen is actually producing activated carbon from agricultural waste and waste. Activated carbon, also known as the activated charcoal, actually absorbs the impurities. It is generally, though it is made from carbon, but here Bigen with these advanced technologies is making it from the agricultural waste and winery waste. Here, Bigen actually put the agricultural waste, and through the carbonization, Bigen is getting the activated carbon which they are now supplying to the consumers. Thinking of the challenges, not only Bigen, any of the startups actually face these questions. I refer to phrase them as WWH questions, like why they want to do it, who they actually want to offer, what they want to offer, where they want to offer, how they want to offer. Thinking of Bigen, actually they know they want to reach the consumers, not the business to business market. They want to know they are offering activated carbon but don't know which innovative solution they should bring to the consumers. So our task, this is my task, is to actually find that what innovative thing Bigen can offer to the customers, where actually Bigen can actually reach the market, and how Bigen actually can do this task. In part 2, we are going to see the activated carbon usage in different geography and industry, the product proposition, and our recommendation with the benefits and trade-offs. Thinking of the activated carbon uses across all the geography, the mostly used in Asia Pacific, which includes countries like China, India, followed by North America and then Europe. In terms of industry, there are different industries where activated carbon is used, like water purification, like air purification, cosmetics, removing impurities, etc. The water purification is one of the biggest market for the activated carbon usage. Thinking of the product that we are going to propose to Bigen is the first comes the water filter. Here, the water filter will actually contain and absorb all the impurities from the water and actually leave all the important chemicals to the consumer. Each of the water filter will actually have only 50 grams of activated carbon, which can be changed within 3 months or maybe in 6 months. It will come with a filter which is flexible to actually fit into any faucet of water. Thinking of the second product that comes with the body scrub, which will actually help the consumer to actually remove the acne or the scars or even the uneven skin tone. It will come in an eco-friendly product, and as we understand, the activated carbon is very much improved and mixed with other chemicals. It can be used for further improvisation. Among the two products, we will actually suggest Bigen to take the water filter. There are many causes, there are many benefits as well as trade-offs. For example, the barrier to entry. Though in Australia it is high, but thinking of the overseas market like the Asia Pacific, the barrier to entry is low. Like the substitute, there are many ranges from the very low quality up to the high quality of the water filter is present. Thinking of the supplier's power, though the activated carbon supplier is low and they are kind of very huge cost for the supplier, but as Bigen actually produces from the agricultural waste, the supplier power is definitely low. Then think of the buyer's power. The buyer is actually looking for the pure water, but the technology of activated carbon is not easy, so the buyer's power is also low. Thinking of the market, it is a basic need and the potential market is high. Thinking of the competition is though few, but there are some established competition like Unilever, Procter and Gamble, Kent, Arrowsmith, etc. Though thinking of the body scrub, the market potential is 18 billion US dollar, but thinking all of the other things like the buyer's power, the supplier, the substitute, the competition, we suggest Bajaj should go for the water filter. Thinking of the geography, we insist Bajaj should aim overseas, especially the Asia Pacific region, and the first country will be India. With a population of 1.35 billion, India is the next billion market. The water purification market in India was more than 391 million US dollars in 2019, which is projected to become more than 800 million US dollars in 2024. The increase of water pollution, the increase of awareness of pure water as well as activated carbon, and the increase of disposable income by the Indians are one of the lucrative things that Bajaj can think to aim in the market of India. Companies like Eureka Forbes, Kent, Miller and Arrow, and Unilever Pureit are the three established brands in India. The next market is China with 1.4 billion. The surprising thing about China is, as per our research, only 5% of the households are penetrated by water purification. As China is developing gradually, as with the household having more disposable income, definitely Bajaj can think of it. The Media Company, the Quinyan Company, the Shenzhen Angel Drinking Water Company are the three established companies in China that Bajaj can actually think of. The target segment of the population, like Bajaj should actually aim for those people who live in suburban areas or the rural areas within an age group of 25 to 60. Thinking of the age group, because within this age of 25 to 60, people income or become the income member or the earner of the family. The mother, especially the woman of the family, is make the buying decisions as per the consumer behavior research. So definitely, actually, Bajaj should actually aim the women and men of these family groups to actually be aware of activated carbon and bring more of them. These consumers have limited income, but they are aware, they are becoming aware of their self-health, and they know about the devastation they can have with waterborne diseases. So they want to fulfill their actual need within this limited income. They are very much brand loyal, and definitely they are more reliable on the word of mouth. If you think of the pricing and positioning, we want to think position Bajaj as one of the reasonable prices with the high quality. There are many actually products across both in India and China, but there are some who are very low quality and there are some very high quality. The qualities of Unilever or Procter & Gamble or Kent Arrow, these are very high quality, which are not within the reach of the general people, especially the rural and the suburban people. But if Bajaj can actually approach with this activated carbon, they can have that golden position, which makes it a very good option for Bajaj. We will take some time in pricing. We already know that the quality filters in India and China usually takes 50 to 200 or 500 Australian dollars. But we also know during our course we are told that Bajaj wants to sell the activated carbon with per kg 10 to $20. So from 1 kg of those activated carbon, we can actually make 20 units of our filter, because each of these will actually have only 50 grams of activated carbon. So thinking of the whole filter material, it will cost around, our research says it will cost around $2, and it will take a total production cost of $3. Now the distribution margin should be around $3, because we are actually sending it overseas and we want to beat the competition over there. The marketing and the overhead cost, I considered it as at $2, and the logistics to ship from Australia to those countries is $1 per unit. In total, we are having a cost of $9, and I suggest Bajaj should actually sell it at only $10, which gives Bajaj a profit of $1 per unit. as we already know that we're making 20 units, so we will actually have at least around $20 profit from each kg or 1 kg of activated carbon. The distribution. Definitely India and China are one of the largest geographical areas, and it is very difficult to actually establish your own logistics or own distribution channels. So I recommend actually Baijan should not have any direct distribution over there, no direct distribution, no sales force setup, nothing. But we should go indirect distribution through the online markets, like through the physical channels, through the wholesalers. In India, the online market like Amazon India, like Snapdeal, like Flipkart, they are online markets. Even the Big Bazaar or like Star Bazaars are there, which are one of the big physical markets are there in India. Thinking of the branding and media, it is very important how you actually put in your brand message. We would like to recommend that Baijan actually should position itself as eco-friendly and non-toxic. People are very sensitive about being toxic and eco-friendly, so Baijan can actually use that because it is using agricultural products or the winery waste. Thinking of the omni-channel presence, Baijan has its Facebook pages, but it should also have the Instagram as well as the Twitter pages, which have many followers. The content creation is another thing which is very important, because like the blogs or the newspaper articles, these are the things that will drive people and more be interested on the activated carbon and Baijan's water filter. Not only that, Baijan actually should go for the influencers, like this is 21st century is a digital age, and through YouTube, Facebook or different channels, the digital influencers are influencing people consistently, and Baijan should also actually go for the influencers where they will actually promote Baijan's product, and some marketing or SEO with Google AdWords will definitely benefit Baijan a lot. Now the part 3, what we learned or I learned from this project. First of all, this course was one of the crash courses of marketing. I learned a lot of theories from here, starting from the 4 P's or 7 P's of marketing, Porter's 5 forces, marketing segmentation, consumers, positioning, customer leads, product versus service, product life cycle, distribution, pricing strategy. Many of these were covered in our first lecture. First intensive. In the second intensive, when we actually presented ourselves with the integrated communication, like point of positioning, like point of purchase, like the sales promotion, like personal selling, all those things, I recalled what I learned in my honors, and it was a very effective one. Not only the theories, like I could actually through this project apply these theories in the project. Say for example, thinking what product we should bring, what kind of product. It may be a general product, but maybe a sophisticated market, the customer segmentation, the distribution channel, the brand messaging, the pricing, all the things that we learned in marketing course this time, actually we could apply in this project. Not only that, actually it was a great learning about activated carbon and a startup, as well as it was a great teamwork. I believe with this, actually the Baijan actually can actually input and take our input and actually introduce activated carbon water filter in the process. In the end, I would say that there are actually references in our report which I didn't include over here. The report of this presentation as well as the report is included with this video. Thank you very much.